So you guys remember that we talked about Guru Har Rai, we talked about Guru Harkrishan, and then we talked about how Guru Harkrishan named who the next guru was. We talked about what's called Baba Bakale, right? We did that in class recently. And as part of that, I thought we should review one more time what our what the gist of the Sakhi was, in terms of the fact that as Guru Sahib was named, there was someone there who had done an ardas to Guru Sahib for his safety. And I wanted to just review that in light of all the stuff that's going on around us in the world today. So there was, during the time as Guru Harkrishan had passed away, he had said Baba Bakale and said that the next guru is in Bakala. And so history states that there was a trader, a guy who owned a lot of businesses, and he used to carry all of his goods, all the stuff that he used to sell, in a boat from one place to another. So he went to go get all of the stuff that he sold, put it in a boat, and in that boat he was bringing it back to India, where he was going to unload it and then sell everything. And his ship, when he was on the boat, when he was bringing all the stuff on the sea, his ship got caught in a very, very violent storm. So you know how you guys might hear lightning and thunder outside sometimes? If you're on the ocean and you hear lightning and thunder, the waters get really, what we call choppy. They get really rough, and the boat goes up and down and up and down. And it becomes really, really difficult for anyone on the boat to even stand up. You have to almost sit down or lie down because the boat is so rough. The waters are so rough. So these waters were so rough that this man by the name of Makhan Shah Lubana thought that his boat might actually not even make the trip. He thought that his boat might actually sink, and all the stuff that he had in the boat might actually get thrown overboard, and he would lose everything. But at this point, he was less concerned about all of his things. He was more concerned about his life and the people on board the ship. Like, what might happen? We may die because of how violent this storm is and how rough the waters are. So what did he do? He said, I'm going to do an ardas. So the ship was getting badly torn up. It was starting to split. Some of the sides were going off, the wood that was holding it together. The sail, the part of the ship that you see, this sail here on the ship, that was starting to rip. So there was so much damage being done to the ship that he really thought that he was going to lose the ship and that everyone on the ship might die. So he stopped in the middle of all this, and he said, you know what? I'm going to do an ardas to my guru. And so he stopped there and said, Guru Sahib, please help me get through this. Help me reach the shore safely, save all of us on board. And if you're able to do that, I promise I will go to you, my guru, and I will donate 500 gold coins. This is what he did. He did an ardas and then promised Guru Sahib that he would donate 500 gold coins if he made it to shore safely, in thanks of saving him. So he did this ardasa, and of course, what happened? He made it to shore, right? So he made it to shore, and we're not going to finish the Sakhi because it revolves more into Guru Tegh Bahadur, but he made it to shore. And of course, when he made it to shore, he went and he looked for the Guru. He went and looked for which person was the Guru, because he found out that Guru Harkrishan had passed away. Remember, Guru Harkrishan was very young and he died of smallpox. And before he died, though, he said, Baba Bakale. So he went to the village of Bakala and eventually found Guru Tegh Bahadur. He went to all the other fake gurus and gave them one coin. And they all said, thank you. No one ever said, where's the rest, because you promised 500, until he got to Guru Tegh Bahadur. And when he got to Guru Tegh Bahadur, he gave him one coin, and Guru Tegh Bahadur said, where's the rest? You said that you would promise the house of Guru Nanak that you would give 500 coins. And that's when he went to the top of the house that Guru Tegh Bahadur was in and yelled, Guru Ladho Re, that the Guru is here, I found the Guru. So I thought that it was worth reviewing what happens in times of hardship, because right now is a time where you hear of these things that are going on in the world, and many of both adults and kids get sometimes a little unsettled. We get a little, like, not really worried, but we get a little, when we can't control what's going on around us, many of us start to get a little nervous. And I thought that it was probably a good idea to review something that maybe we could all do in times of hardship, and maybe even establish kind of a new pattern, a new habit. So one line of Bani that I thought was very appropriate was this line that you read here in front of you: Nanak chinta mat karo, chinta tis hi hai, jal mein jant upayan, tina bhi roji de. That, oh Nanak, don't be anxious, the Creator will take care of you. The divine created the creatures in the water, and he gives them nourishment. The divine gives, the Creator gives them nourishment. So the Creator will take care of you. So Vaheguru will take care of us. Okay? So that's something that I want everyone to remember, that we shouldn't be anxious, we shouldn't worry, that Vaheguru will help us in times of need. Okay? So what we're going to do at the end of Kirtan Soila is we're going to end with another 2 shabads that I want everyone to recite with me. But before we do that, we're going to go off with Kirtan Soila, and then we're going to recite 2 other small shabads at the very end. Okay. So if everyone could just hold on while I unmute Tanvi Kaur, who is going to be reciting Soila with us tonight.
Excellent.
Okay. So let me see if I can unmute. Okay, Tanvi Kaur?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, are you there? Yeah, I can hear you. I've got you. So just turn up your volume a little bit, Bache.
Okay.
Okay, so that we can all hear you clearly. So, all right. So with that, we're going to do Soila.
Dad, can we just miss
Sohela
that?
Ra Gaudi Deep Ki Mahala Pehla Ek Oankar Sat
Oh,
Guru
so we can share
Jagat Kirat Aap
ये करते का खुद जाओ चित्ता जाओ
Sohela Ho Wari Jit Sohela Sada Sukh Hoye Rahao Nit Nit Jira Samaliyan Dekh Hega Dev Vanhar Tere Dane Ki Mat Na Pavai Tis Date Kavan Sumar Sambat Saha Likhya Milkar Pavo Tel देहो सजन अस्सी सड़ियां जो होवे साहिब स्यो मेल कर कर एहो पाहुचा सदरे नित पवन सदन हाड़ा सिमरिय नानक से दे आवन राग आसा महला पहला छह कर छह गुर छह उपदेश गुर गुर एको वेस सुनेक बाबा जा कर करते कीरत होए सो कर राख वडाई तोए रहाओ विश्व चसियां कड़ियां पैरा थित्ती वारी माहो हुआ सूरज एको रुत अनेक नानक करते के तेवेस राग तनाश्री महला पहला गगन में थाल रव चंद दीपक बने तारका मंडल जनक मोती धूप मलयान लो पवन चवरो करे सगल बन राय फुलंत ज्योति कैसी आरती होए पव घड़ना तेरी आरती अनहत्ता शब्द बजंत पेरी रहाओ सहस तव नैन न नैन है तोहे को सहस मूरत न एक तोई सहस पद बिमल नन एक पद गंध बिन सहस तव गंध एह चलत मोही सब मैं जोत है सोई तिस्ते चानन सब मैं चानन होए गुर साखी जोत प्रगट होए ज्योतिस पावै सो आरती होए हर चरण कवल मकरंद लोभित बनो अन दिनो मोह आए प्यासा कृपा जल्दी नानक सारंग को होए जाते तेरे नाई वासा राग गौड़ी पूर्वी महला चौथा काम क्रोध नगर बहु पर्या मिल साधु खंडल खंडा है पूरब लिखत लिखै गुर पाया मन हरलिप मंडल मंडाहे कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डाहे कर डंडौत पुन वड्डाहे रहाओ साकत हर रस सा न जानिया तिन अंतर हो मैं खंडा है ज्यो ज्यो चलै चुबै चुप पावै जम काल सह सिर डंडा है हर जन हर हर नाम समाणे दुख जन्म मरण पव खंड नाहे अविनाशी पुरख पया परमेश्वर बहु सो खंड ब्रह्मंडा है हम गरीब मस्कीन प्रभ तेरे हर राख राख वडवड्डा है जन नानक नाम आधार टेक है हर नाम में ही सुख मंडा है राग गौड़ी पूर्वी महला पंजवा करो बिनंती सुन मेरे मीता संत टहल की बेला इहा खा चलो हर लाघा आ गया बसंत सुहेला औद कटै तनस लैनारे मन गुरमिल काज सवारे रहाओ एह संसार बिगार संसेमै तरियो ब्रह्म ज्ञानी जिसे जगाए प्यावै एह रस अकथ कथा तिन जानी जाको आए सोए बिहाजो हर गुरते मने बिसेरा निज कर महल पावो सुख सहजे बहुर न होए गो फेरा अंतरजामी पुरख पिदाते सरदा मन की पूरे नानक दास ऐह सुख मांगे मुको कर संतन की तूरे अंतरजामी पुरख पिदाते सरदा मन की पूरे नानक दास ऐह सुख मांगे मुको कर संतन की तूरे वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
Thank you very much, Tanvikor. Beautifully done. So before we all depart and say goodnight, I want to ask the parents if they can do this. And you know, growing up as a child, my mother used to recite these shabads to me as I went to bed, and it's something that's stuck with me ever since. And I think that it's worth, especially in this time of uncertainty and the stuff that's going on in the world around us. I thought it would be helpful for all of us to connect to Bani with regularity. And even though we do this soila now, I know many of you aren't going right to bed right afterwards. So for in a way that we can all be kind of connected, I'm going to ask that you guys consider doing this. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. And I'd love everyone, if we could, to recite along with me, okay? Because the words will be there. So let me get out of this. So the first Shabad that I'm going to ask everyone to recite with me is the Shabad by Guru Arjan Sahib in Rag Bilawal. So Bilawal Mahalla Panjma. So if everyone could recite together, okay? Tati vaal na lag gayi, par brahm sharnai. जो गिर्द हमारे राम कार दुख लगे न पाई सतगुर पूरा पेटिया जिन बनत बनाई राम नाम औखद बिया एका लिव लाई रहाओ राख लिए तिन रखन हार सब ब्याद मिटाई कहो नानक कृपा भई प्रभ पै सहाई कहो नानक कृपा भई प्रभ पै सहाई. So this Shabad is written by Guru Arjan Sahib and says, the hot wind doesn't touch anyone who's under the protection of Vaheguru. So when Guru Sahib is talking about the hot wind, Guru Sahib is talking about anything that's negative, that's destructive, that you think might hurt you. That's what Guru Sahib is referring to. So the hot wind that he's talking about is anything in this world that you think might be dangerous to you. So that these dangerous things won't touch someone who's under the protection of Vaheguru, Par Brahm Sharanai. On all four sides, I'm surrounded by Vaheguru's circle of protection. Jo gird hamare Ram ka dukh lage na pai. That the pain or that discomfort, that dukh can't affect me because I'm surrounded by Vaheguru's protection. That I've met the true Guru, Satguru Pura Petya, Jin Banat Banai, who has done this for me. Guru Sahib has given me the medicine of Vaheguru's name, Naam, Ram Naam Aukhad Diya, Eka Livlai, and that I must connect myself to that oneness. Raakh liye tin rakhan har sab biyad mitai, that the Vaheguru has given me his protection. Vaheguru has saved me, given me his protection, and sab biyad mitai, eradicated all of my illness, anything that's affected me. Kaho Nanak kirpa bhai prab pe sahai. That Guru Sahib Vaheguru has showered me with his mercy and has become my help and support. So this is one Shabad. And then the other Shabad that I would love everyone to connect to is as our kids are going to sleep, for them to remember Vaheguru. So I'll read it out. If everyone could recite it along with me. This Shabad is written in Rag Bhairo by Guru Arjan Sahib as well. Bhairo Mahalla Panjma. Uthat Sukhiya बैठत सुखिया भव नहीं लागे जा ऐसे बुझिया राखा एक हमारा स्वामी सगल घटा का अंतर्जामी रहा सोए अचिंता जाग अचिंता जहां कहां प्रभ तू वर्तनता घर सुख वसया बाहर सुख पाया कहो नानक गुर मंत्र दृढ़ाया कहो नानक गुर मंत्र दृढ़ाया. And that this Shabad is I think a wonderful way for our kids to go to sleep, you know, either before Soila or after Soila, just yet another way of connecting to the Guru. That standing up, I'm at peace, and sitting down, I'm at peace. Utat Sukhya, Baitat Sukhya. And that I feel no fear, Baho, nahi lage, ja aise bujia, because I understand this, that I am surrounded by Vaheguru's protection. Rakha ek Hamara Swami, that Vaheguru is my protector. Sagal Kata ka Antarjami, knows everything that's inside my heart. That Vaheguru is all knowing. Soy achinta, jag achinta, that I sleep without worry, and that I awake without worry. Jahan kahan prabhatu vartanta, that you, O Vaheguru, are everywhere. Ghar sukh vasya, bahar sukh paya, that peace is in my home and peace is outside, that I'm at peace inside and outside, because I understand that I am under Vaheguru's protection. Kau Nanak Gur Mantar Dhraya, and that Vaheguru has implanted that, Vaheguru has allowed me to japo that mantar, japo that naam, so that when I connect to naam, I recognize that I'm at peace inside and outside, and all because I am under Vaheguru's protection. So I think these two shabads are very poignant and very directly connected to the times that we're living in. It's my request to all to see if you can connect your kids to these two shabads. I'll send it out in an email so that everyone has it. But just as another means of trying to ease our kids to sleep, as well as easing ourselves, reminding ourselves that we are all under Vaheguru's protection and under Vaheguru's hukum, and that things will play out in a way that they're supposed to play out. Okay, so, but always connect to Vaheguru. You know, we always tend to remember Vaheguru more so in times of dukh than in sukh, right? Dukh daru, sukh rog bhaya, right? And Guru Sahib says that the pain is when we remember Vaheguru more. So this is an example of how we're remembering Vaheguru more, because there is uncertainty and pain in this world. But it's also a reminder that we're always under Vaheguru's protection, and no matter how peaceful things are or not, that we must always connect. And if we make this a habit both in good times and in troubled times, then I think that we'll all connect that much better. So with that, I'll say Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh, and I will unmute everyone. Feel free to unmute yourselves if you guys want to.
Bye.
Bye. Wave to everybody.
Bye.
They see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye, Nancy. Bye, Zuro. Bye, Tom. Bye, Pita. Bye, Arjun. Bye, Nancy. Bye, Mohan. Bye, Jia. Bye, Kidney. Bye, Priya. Bye, Japal.
Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Sandeep Singh.
Tribute went to you today.
That's it.
Everybody.
Bye, Cindy Auntie.
Bye,
Bye, Cindy Auntie.